Moon Knight. I'm about to draw Moon Knight in 1,000 minutes, 100 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, and 10 seconds. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, man.
Where are you? Hey, Mark.
Yeah, man.
Have you seen the Moon Knight trailer?
Yeah, you're drawing Poe Dameron?
Have you seen the Moon Knight trailer?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
How long should I draw it for?
Okay,
100 minutes.
What?
Okay. Here we go. Start the timer. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. I know these challenges are very stressful, but when I'm under a lot of stress, I like to play one of my favorite games. Let me tell you about it. You know, there's a lot of shooters out there, but there's one that really stands out. Mech Arena is a 5v5 shooter that's casual and fun. It's also awesome to look at. It's bright, the mechs and the maps are sleek and varied. It runs smoothly and looks good on almost any device. I like it because I can literally invite anyone to play with me. Hey, Mark. You want to play Mech Arena with me?
Will it run on my phone?
On almost any device. When it comes to these mechs, you could personalize them any way you want. Customize your mech and weapons that match your personal battle style. Close-range weapons like the shotgun and arc torrent, and other types like cannons, railguns, and mortars. And the pilot you choose can enhance your stats further with the skills and abilities each one brings. So cool. Check out all these different skins, and these are my favorite mechs. Mech Arena just launched its pilots feature, which has added a ton of new strategies and tactics to the game. Each pilot has fully customizable skills, so they're a lot of fun to play around with and discover new ways to use them. On top of that, Mech Arena's adding another pilot and a brand new mech to the game this month, so there's even more to come. It's completely free to play on Android and iOS right now, and you can use my personal link and QR code. Come on and scan it, and you'll get 1 Steel Reaper skin, 500 A coins, and 70,000 credits to help kickstart your game. And if you're quick, you could add me to friends, and we could play some matches together, so don't wait around. Hey Mark, you want to play some Mech Arena?
I'm trying to find you. Why'd you block me?
Thank you, Mech Arena, for sponsoring this video. Should I color it? I got 4 minutes to color. 8, 7, 6, 5, that's not 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Woo! Hey, by the way, you want to win this drawing? Well, like, comment, subscribe, and stay to the end of the video to find out how. What do you think, Mark?
I've seen better, but not many.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, this is the challenge. Why don't we try something a little faster? Okay, why don't we try the 10 minutes?
That's what I'm about. Let's see what's going on here.
3, 2, 1. All right, 10 minutes. No problem, Bob.
Which version are you drawing?
The TV version. The TV version is a little bit more complicated. There's more stuff. Oh, my pens don't work. What did you do, Mark? What did you do?
What's that?
Okay, this one works.
Oh, I know who this is.
Who is it?
This is Green Goblin, right? Willem
What?
Dafoe.
No, it's Snake Eyes, man.
Oh.
What?
No, sorry, not Snake Eyes. Storm Shadow. How do you feel you're doing for time with what you got right now?
Not too bad actually. 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Not bad. We'll see. I think I'm getting better at this, man.
Yeah, I think I give it a C. You know. C minus. Yeah.
That was pretty good. You see these? You see these?
Yeah.
These are his Isaacs. His Oscar Isaacs.
That was very
I can't.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are so dry.
Okay. Since that was so much fun, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I think you could do it a little bit.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Why don't I try it with a little bit less time this time?
How much time you thinking?
I don't know. How about a time I've never done before?
I've never seen you draw something in only 1 minute.
That's a challenge. Now it's time to draw one Moon Knight in 1 minute. You ready, Mark?
Yeah.
He's ready. Ready to go? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Look at it.
Hey, the marker running out is kind of working in your favor there.
It is. It is. See if I can get the C in here.
You got
C.
5 seconds,
5
man.
seconds for the
you
C.
You got 5 seconds.
5 seconds for the C.
How about mummy bandages? 1, 0.
Oh, no. Almost. Almost. What grade would you give this drawing?
That's an excellent rendition of Cobra Commander, brother.
Hey, Joe, what grade would you give this drawing?
Oh, I give it 2 C's.
Because there's 2 of them. 2 C's. All right, why don't we try one more? Let's do a 10 seconds. 10 seconds. This is going to be the best one right here. I'm telling you that right now. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woohoo! I picked up the wrong pen. I got the C in there. Yeah. I got the C in there. All right.
All right, James.
Yo.
If you only had 1 second to draw Moon Knight, how would you draw it?
Let's find out.
Without resorting to the C.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah? Yeah?
Let's find out.
No crescent moons.
Okay, no crescent moons. Here we go. That's the challenge. 1 second.
1 second.
I'm bringing out the big pen for this one. Just the 1 second. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Go! Ah! What does that look like?
It's like a crying person.
A crying person? Yeah, it could be.
It's quite abstract. Yeah.
Look at that. This is when you get low on budget. Right here. You know, what if we've done 100 minutes? We've done 10 minutes, 1 minute, and 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But what happens if I draw Moon Knight? Moon Knight long, Moon Knight. It's the worst video.
It's a good thing this is only a Moon Knight video. Oh, man.
Now, after all that seriousness, let me give you some information. So we're going to start off with the Marvel Cinematic Universe Moon Knight, okay? This costume seems to have more visual cues that associate with his character to his ancient Egyptian origins. Instead of armor or carbon fabric, the costume's form incorporates bandages used in ancient mummification. At the time I'm drawing this, we've only seen the first trailer, so there isn't much else for me to go off of since we haven't seen much of it yet. This is what I think it looks like, alright? Next, let's draw his original costume. His first appearance in Werewolf by Night, number 32 in 1975. From writer Doug Mensch and artist Don Perlin. Developed Mark Spector as a werewolf hunter, using his identity as businessman Stephen Grant to fund his supernatural superhero activity. His original costume is black with white accents to give him a sense of form, but since the character operates at night, the costume was interpreted by later artists as being white and heavily accented with black shadows. Now let's draw his solo series costume, popularized by Bill Sienkiewicz. This is from Moon Knight Volume 1 in 1980. Wow, that was way before I was born.
No, it wasn't.
With his first series, Moon Knight's purpose and origin are made to go deeper than werewolf hunting. Mark Spector used to be a mercenary. During an operation in Egypt, Mark was left in the desert to die. He was resurrected by the ancient Khonshu to be the Moon's Knight of Vengeance, hence the name Moon Knight. His costume comes from the statue of Khonshu that Mark Spector woke up in front of when Khonshu resurrected him. The next costume is the Fist of Khonshu. This is from Moon Knight Volume 2 in 1985. Khonshu calls on Mark Spector once again to counter the growing power of Aramses, the servant of another ancient force, Anubis. The priests of Khonshu provide Moon Knight with a new costume. The symbol of life is added to his chest, replacing the crescent moon for this version. Next, let's draw the Spectre Corp suit. This is from Mark Spector Moon Knight from 1989. Was that the year I was born? In the late 80s, early 90s, Moon Knight featured in another new series. Mark Spector has built a company named Spectre Corp. He also has a base of operations named the Shadow Keep, and has a Moonmobile. Yeah, he does. So he's, like the Bugs Bunny to Batman's Mickey Mouse. Or wait, Disney owns Marvel now. So is it Mark Mickey Mouse? For the next costume, Moon Knight kind of needed some sun, so he moved over to the West Coast and joined the West Coast Avengers. Do you know that, Mark? What? After the Fist of Khonshu storyline, Moon Knight switches the Ankh for a crescent moon and works with the West Coast Avengers. In one storyline, where the Avengers go back in time to 2090 BC, the Avengers meet the priests of Khonshu. Hawkeye decides to help them in their fight against the Pharaoh by designing darts, boomerangs, and throwing irons for them to use. In other words, Hawkeye designed all the ancient weapons that Moon Knight uses. Did you know that, Mark?
Who knew he could make more than arrows? What a crafty guy. Hawkeye.
The next one is my favorite one. I call this the Championship Belt Moon Knight. Stepping out of the fictional story for a second. Okay, in the mid-90s, Moon Knight's comic sales, they were kind of failing. But the last few issues of the series became highly sought after. Stephen Platt, one of my heroes, was an up-and-coming artist who was put on the Moon Knight book. During his run, Moon Knight was brought back to basics, shredding the corporate elements and going back to a costume that reflected more of the traditional elements. Platt created the Crescent Moon and added a massive belt buckle that he made work in a very cool way. And only Stephen Platt could draw it this way, and now I can. Well, why don't you let me know in the comments? Okay. Next, let's talk about the Ultimate Comics Moon Knight. In the first half of the 2000s, Marvel started up their Ultimate line, rebooting all the major heroes in the context of the 21st century. The Moon Knight of this Marvel 1610 universe was an ex-Navy SEAL and part of a Gulf War super soldier experiment. He was designed by artist Mark Bagley and first appearing in Ultimate Spider-Man number 79, and that was in 2005. Hey, was I born in 2005?
Sure, man.
Okay,
Sure.
thanks. All right.
Yeah.
Now let's draw something that's a little bit more familiar to us. The Ronin suit. Hawkeye? Nope. At least not this time. In the Ultimate Universe, Mark Spector takes on the identity of Ronin to infiltrate the Kingpin's operation. Spector operated as Ronin until Kingpin ordered his execution. Pew pew! Left for dead, he resurfaced and took on the Moon Knight personality once again. Now let's get to the video game costumes. How about Ultimate Marvel Alliance VG? What does VG stand for, Mark?
Very good.
Alright, very good. There are, of course, a number of variant skins for Moon Knight in this game, but I don't want to draw. But the game's rendition of a more armored Moon Knight, which seems to take some of its cue from the costume first appearing in the 2009-2010 Vengeance of the Moon Knight run. He has a cinematic quality that I wanted to include here. Next is another video game suit. You
Again?
This one is from Marvel Strike Force. But the differences between the two do stand out on closer look. Where the seams lie for this suit, the belt buckle and gauntlets having black elements added. It has blockier knee pads and seams that give faux cheekbone highlights on his mask. Hey, I need that on my face! Next, let's draw Mr. Knight. In the Volume 7 run of Moon Knight, our hero operates with two costumes. First is the cape and hood version, of course. But when acting as a law enforcement consultant, Spectre dons a white three-piece suit with white shoes and white gloves. Hey, would I look good in a white suit? The crescent moon is prominently displayed on his mask. It's also found on his buttons and cufflinks. Next is a scary one. It's from Vengeance of Moon Knight. In the Vengeance of Moon Knight series, Moon Knight's alter ego is Jake Lockley. Jake Lockley is the dominant personality for this run. Reflecting on his most recent history as Spectre's Moon Knight, Lockley regrets the brutal methods that were employed. This time around, Moon Knight makes the decision to ground his tactics in more heroism, vowing for no killing and not a single drop of blood to be shed on his part. So he wanted his violence to be PG-13. Through the series, Khonshu continually tests Moon Knight's limits to that end. From the looks of it, a lot of the elements from this design made their way to the video game versions of Moon Knight. The modern armor. The modern armor version calls back to Moon Knight's very first costume. Black becomes the main element of the suit's design, with white making up the accents via armored plates, hood, and cape. We see more use of the Angel Wing with this costume's run, which kind of feels like a mashup of the Batwing and the Green Goblin's glider. And the last one, the Marvel Duel. I only did this because it looks cool. Another game costume, this time for the strategy card game, Marvel Duel. Like what other game versions did for Moon Knight's previous costume designs, Marvel Duel takes the most recent costume with the black bodysuit and white armor and pushes it towards a more realistic feel with the game's CG artwork. I could do better. And there it is, Moon Knight in 1,000 minutes! Hey, do you want to win a drawing? Hey, you want to win this drawing? Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you click on this video right here and tell me how much sleep you get every evening. How much sleep you get, Mark?
16 hours and 40 minutes.